Hey guys, we're just about to get going with this. We're just doing some last minute sort outs. Give me uno momento. I'll be with you in a few minutes. Timing is impeccable. Okay. Right. I have tea. Headphones would help. Right. Let's see. So yeah, today we are doing a live stream, as you can see. Ha ha ha. I kind of thought, you have coffee? Oh, I should have made coffee. Oh well, yeah. Today we are doing a live stream. I've seen this challenge going around a lot on Twitter for drawing 6 characters. And I thought, hey, why not do that today? So what I'm thinking is, obviously people are going to suggest characters, which is awesome, but I would really appreciate it if people made donations if they're going to make suggestions for characters to draw as well. To do that, you can either follow the link in the description to my Streamlabs, or you can do it via the super chat. I'm also auctioning off, most of you will know about this because I posted a video about it, I'm auctioning off 2 signed Maddie and Mary Prance cards, which arrived on Monday, and I'm auctioning them off and doing, I'm going to be donating 50% of what's raised. I'm going to give it to a charity which will be announced once the auction ends. It's going to be to a charity that's helping vulnerable people through this whole lockdown situation. Not entirely sure which charity I'm donating to yet. I'll decide that after the auction ends. And the other 50% is going toward my fund for moving to America, because I'm in the process of all of that nonsense. So it's a lot to process. Everything is on, life is on hold right now. So things are interesting, shall we say. It's one of my favourite words to use. Let me know how the audio is doing, how the quality of the stream is, etc. And if there's any problems in that area, let me know. Just gonna let my Discord server know. Kik is also asking me if I can draw up some PNGs of Kik for him so that he can appear in the videos alongside Maddie. And that's just something that it's been rolling around in my head for a while, and it is something I really want to do. But drawing PNGs, especially as many as you need for these videos, it's quite a big job. As simple as they are in appearance, it can be quite time consuming to make them. So, because although it's more or less the same kind of picture over and over, it's not quite animating, but it might as well be because it takes so long to do. So anyway, I have tea. If we don't get donations for drawing characters, then I'll just do my own thing, I guess. But I'm just trying to see if people would be interested in doing that. I know if you're not in the position to do so, that's fine. I'm not trying to persuade anyone to do anything they don't want to do or can't do, etc. I'm just trying to cover my back if, frankly, I'm struggling right now. So, how much for a character? It can be as much or as little as you want. It's just a donation. So, it's up to you. Because this is just it's a 6-character thing. So, it's not going to be... I don't plan on spending too long on each character, basically. So, I don't want to have a fixed amount. So, you can just make a donation of as much or as little as you want. Please don't steal your mother's credit card. I don't care if that's a joke. That's not something you should joke about. Oh boy. How's everyone doing today? Everyone doing okay? What's everyone been up to? I'll tell you what I've been up to. Staring into the abyss. Wallowing in self-pity. Quoting Jim Carrey stuff. Yeah, no, seriously. I've actually been doing okay. It's being in lockdown is not easy for anybody by any means. I'm just really lucky that, I've got somewhere safe to stay, and, I've got my health, more or less. Keeping busy, but I'm doing exercises, obviously, as I've always done. And yeah, Buck N5 asks, how did Maddie and Mary get their own prance cards? I commissioned Cottontail on Twitter. Cottontail is the person that created the card game Prance, and the awesome thing about Cottontail is that they take commissions so they can make custom cards. So you can get the base pack, which is the entire game, and you can get expansion packs, and one of them is the YouTuber expansion pack, and that's the one with most of the analysis community in that one. And Maddie and Mary aren't in that pack because that was all made before I really got into, well, I was doing it, but I wasn't in the the team. I didn't really know that was a thing yet. Anyway, could you do Velvet from Them's Fighting Herds? Velvet from Them's Fighting Herds. I don't know who that character is. I know what Fighting Herds is. Let me look it up. Oh, she's like a cute little deer thing. Okay, I can do that. Let me get set up here. Captain America, because tradition. Let me grab my notebook so I can write these down. Thank you for your donations, just Random Fox in the Hat, and thank you to Ewan Manuel. I'm so sorry, I'm butchering the pronunciation of your name, I'm so sorry. Was your first interaction with the TF2 crew the Pony Python video? No, that was one of the first videos I did with them, I think, but that wasn't the first interaction with the TF2 crew. Myself, anyway. Although that probably might be one of the first videos Maddie appears alongside the crew in. I don't think that was the very first one that I was in. Just give me a moment to grab my notebook. It's just on my couch behind the computer. Oops. knocked a pile of things over by reaching for it. Let me see. Let me write this down. Would help if my pen worked. Character. Challenge. You know, I could just write down on the actual thing what it is. That would be smarter. Okay, so we have... I'm not going to draw the character on the actual grid thing. I'm going to draw them in separate images and then just drag them over and shrink them to fit. But if I just write down... So it's... Wow. Jeez. We're off to a great start. That's better. Velvet. Thems. Fighting herds. You did do a Streamlabs donation. You did. Let me scroll up. I'm just writing down. Alright, so, Joey, can you tell me what your character is that you want? Okay, so got that. Then Captain America. I might not be able to do all of the characters in this stream, but we'll certainly try our hardest. It's actually after 10 o'clock in the evening for me, so I don't know how long I'll be streaming for. Oh, is it Max by any chance, Joey? Did you prefer Rainbow or Open Up Your Eyes? Neither. My favourite song from the MLP movie, as I said in the video for it, was just One Small Thing. Max from Sam and Max, of course. Okay. Max from Sam and Max. I could really just write them down here, but I'll do that when they're done. Yes. Alright, nice one. No, see, because I know Joey so well, I knew exactly what character he wanted. And I do appreciate the donation as well, Joey. One moment. Because the Streamlabs donations, they don't come up as notifications on the YouTube thing, so that's kind of dumb. Let me check. Let's see. Da-da-dum. Okay, awesome. I'm doing really good. Thank you for asking, Andreas Baker. How are you? Have you seen the Little Mermaid series? I watched it years ago. The only episode I really remember... Well, there's two moments I remember. There's one where Ariel's in this really creepy neighborhood and there's this woman asking her to look inside the sack thing. I remember that. And I remember the episode with the deaf mermaid. I don't really remember much else. Although I do. It's all coming back to me all of a sudden. There is an episode that has Ursula in it. I don't think it was the original voice actress though, but I could be wrong about that. But yeah, I really want to watch it again. I think it's on Disney Plus. I might check it out. I'll see. So just to clarify, if people want to make suggestions on characters to draw, I would really appreciate some a donation via Super Chat or Streamlabs. And if you can't make a donation, you can you can make suggestions, but I might not take them on board. But we'll see. Oh my goodness! Thank you for your $10 donation, Queen Haiku even. Hello, Miss Maddie. I love your videos. My character request is Keldeo from Pokemon. If it's not too much trouble. I don't know what that character is, so let me look it up. but sure, I'll be able to do that. So that leaves us with 2 more. Caldio. I don't know who that is. Once again, Buck, if you want to make a suggestion, you need to make a donation, but I'm not really taking suggestions for my characters, and you've made that request before, and yeah, it's not gonna happen, dude. Sorry. Not in this stream anyway, because it's specifically fan characters, so I don't really think drawing my own characters really come under that category. Okay, sure. Alright, so, unless I'm mistaken. Yeah, we've got 2 more. Oh, nice. Thank you for your donation. Mandalorian from Star... Ooh, I've drawn a few Mandalorians. I'll be happy. I've drawn a few Mandalorian OCs, I should say. Mandalorian Star Wars. Alright, one more. Did you like what I made turning the Rift Cafe into a WWE arena? I'm not part of the Rift Cafe. I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry. I know what WWE is, obviously, but I don't know what it is you're talking about. My apologies. Not in the Rift Cafe, never been a part of the Rift Cafe, don't really intend to join it either. I find it interesting that so many people think I am, but I'm not. I'm friends with a lot of people who are, but no. I want to watch more Disney Plus, but one of my roomies sleeps in the living room and my work schedule is unpredictable. Can you not watch Disney Plus on your phone? Do you know Ruby? I know it, yes. I asked if you can watch Disney Plus on your phone. Oh, right. We've got one more character slot, guys. So if you want to make a suggestion for a character, you can make a donation via the Streamlabs link in the description or via the super chat. If you do make a donation via Streamlabs, please let me know so I know who it is, because the notification won't show up on the stream for you guys, but it will show up for me on my other monitor. You can find out how to make a donation in the description below. You can either click the Streamlabs link, which is in the description, or you can use the super chat donation. There is a little button underneath the chat that has a little $sign on it. If you click that, you can make a super chat donation. Speaking of, this donation is for your awesomeness alone. Well, thank you kindly. I appreciate it. That's very kind of you. I'm not entirely sure why the donation notification is not showing up in the stream itself. It's showing up for me on Streamlabs, but it's not showing up on... Oh wait, yes it is. It's just taking a while to do it. Never mind. Again, if you want to make a suggestion for a character, I would really appreciate a donation. Yeah, myself and Joy, we know a lot of people who are in the Rift Cafe and other groups that are associated with it. I myself am not part of it. I don't really usually like to hang out in massive chat groups. I tend to prefer just smaller rooms where there's people that I know really well. I'm just a really shy little bean, really socially awkward, as you could probably tell from various moments on. If you saw me at cons, I usually hide. Again, I wouldn't know because I'm not affiliated with it. Okay, we're just waiting for one more character suggestion and then we can get started. So the first one will be... Oh gosh, guys, slow down with your donations. Please, if you're making suggestions, you need to tell me in your super chat. If it's just a donation on its own, yeah, you can... I guess you can make a suggestion. But, alright, so we're now up. So it's... Good lord, guys, slow down. Mist Main. Okay, let me read out the people that have donated. Morgan Alsing has made a donation of 10. I'm not sure what that currency is, but thank you for your donation. You didn't state anything with your donation though, so I'm not entirely sure what you're trying to say. Chris Blessings, thank you for your 22 donation. For Mistmain. Okay, we can do that. I'm assuming you mean Mistmain from the MLP fandom. I have met the voice actress for that character as well. Dash of Evergreen, thank you for your donation as well. Highly appreciated. Yeah, most of us are socially awkward. 6 characters per stream or something? Did you see mine? Wait. Yes, I did. You asked for a Mistmain. I just wrote that down. Okay, guys. That's the... If people still want to suggest characters, maybe we can take maybe 6 more. So, for instance, like this would be the first sheet, and then if people want to suggest other characters and donate, we can start a new sheet as well. What do you guys think? We could do that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how things go. We could. If people want to donate and suggest, that's fine. Might not be able to get all of the 6 characters on this one sheet done today. If you can't donate, don't feel under pressure to do anything you can't do. Oh, Morgan Alsing is another donation of 20. Hat Kid from Hat in Time. Awesome. Okay, I can do that. Let me hide that. And this would be for sheet number 2. This works out great because it means that I can, if I do another stream and it's a new sheet, then I can tell people what characters I'm drawing. Hat Kid. Hat in Time. Alright. I would suggest characters, but A, I don't have much money at the moment, and B, I don't know how this donation thing fully works. That's understandable. No one's under any pressure to do anything they don't want to do. You know, it's fine. Just giving people this opportunity. And just for clarification, I always donate a percentage of any donations I get to charity. It's not all to line my pocket, so don't worry about that. I will say this, Miss Maddie, if it wasn't for you, I never would have gotten the inspiration to draw my MLPOC meeting Mary Sue, so thank you for that. I never know what to say when I read things like that, so I guess I'll just emulate Dr. Wolf and just say glad to be of service, I guess. I don't know what to say. Do I know Cuphead? Of course I know Cuphead. If you know it, can you draw King Dice? If you want me to draw a character, I would really appreciate a donation. But yeah, I do know that character. How's your quarantine going? To clarify, there isn't a fixed donation amount. You can donate as much or as little as you want. So some people have been donating $1, or some people have donated 10. You know, it's up to you. I think you would probably survive. Yeah. I'm just a very nervous person. How's my quarantine going? I'm not taking suggestions. Just to clarify, I'm not taking suggestions of my own characters in the stream. So if people do donate and ask for Maddie or Mary, I'm going to say no and ask them to suggest a different character. Mress from Star Trek the Animated Series. I've always wanted to draw that character. Awesome. Thank you for your donation, Wesley M134. I've always wanted to draw them. If it's the character I think you mean. Okay, better write down that that's from Star Trek because my brain is dumb. I need to watch that series again. And Queen Haiku, thank you for your $5 donation. And it's King Dice from Cuphead. The awesome thing with doing something like this, I'm learning what characters people want me to draw. So like in the future, I might make these. I could make these into prints to have at cons if once I get back into doing cons again, whenever that's going to be. Could you? Yeah, again, if you want me to draw a character, I would really appreciate a donation. Currently listening to Blinding Lights. Awesome. All the hugs. Thank you for your donation, Mini Dizzy 123, with just a wink. Alright. Oh gosh. Alright. This was a good idea, I guess. This was a popular thing. Hey, hi, voice. How you doing? How you doing, buddy? It's good to see you here. As I was about to say, as well as doing all of this, I'm also doing, I'm auctioning off 2 Prance cards of Maddie and Mary. These are signed, and I will be donating 50% of the money raised to a chosen charity, which will be announced after the auction ends on the 11th of May, if my memory serves correctly. The rest is going toward my Move to America fund. I'm just eating some cheeseburgers with Sprite. Nice. I don't drink like fizzy stuff. I only really drink, I'll drink, well, I try not to. I do prefer drinking fresh, or just water, or flavoured water, or... I only really drink, I'll drink cola if I'm having alcohol, whatever. I do drink beer sometimes too, but not that often. We've got 3 more slots available for this sheet. I think we'll give it, I don't know, maybe 15 more minutes. And if we fill up the sheet before then we'll start on the first character of the other sheet, just to remind people what the characters are. So far, if we go back to sheet 1, we have the first character is Velvet from Them's Fighting Herds. Character number 2 is Captain America. Third character is Max from Sam and Max. Then we have Keldeo, or Keldeo, I don't know how to say it because it's one of the new Pokemon I'm not all that familiar with. The Mandalorian from Star Wars, Mistmane from My Little Pony, Then sheet number 2, we have Hat Kid from Hat in Time. MRES, Star Trek animated series, and King Dice Cuphead. Minnie Dizzy, did you see my suggestion? Wasn't sure how to say it with a donation. Oh, I didn't see your suggestion. I only saw your donation. What was it, Han? I can just scroll up, I guess, to check. Oh, Weiss, I can't say that name. From Ruby. Okay, let me look them up. Weiss. Oh, she's cute. Yeah, okay, we can do that. My apologies for not seeing your suggestion. I'm taking suggestions of things I've seen and things I haven't seen. I'm not really being too pedantic about this today. I can't afford to be pedantic, especially in this day and age. Velvet is Norwegian reindeer. Ah, okay, cool. Bliss would recommend Godzilla. Well, maybe. I know she loves xenomorphs too. So she might suggest something from that. Both myself and Bliss are huge fans of xenomorphs and kaijus and stuff. So yeah, I love drawing kaijus and dinosaurs. I used to draw dinosaurs and dragons all the time for this company with like concept arts and stuff of creatures. I loved doing that. If you want to suggest, oh, never mind. Last one, MK11 Spawn. Okay, sure, we can do that. Thank you for your donation, Morgan Alsing. MK11 Spawn. Dash of Evergreen, thank you for your donation of $5. Kanade Tachibana, I think that's how you say it, from Angel Piece. I'm assuming that's an anime. I have not seen it, but sure, let's write it down. We've got 15 more minutes, so wait, no, we don't. Do we? No, we've got 10 more minutes. So, hey, will we see if we can fill up his third sheet? That's not how you spell it. I didn't realize this would be so popular. Angel Beats. Okay, sorry. Okay, so reading out the characters again. 10 more minutes, guys, and then we'll make a start, I think. Velvet. The first character is Velvet from Them's Fighting Herds. Then it's Captain America. Then it's Max from Sam and Max. I'm sorry I didn't write down the names of the people that donated, but I really should have a thing on OBS showing all the people that have donated. I'll figure out how to do that for the next stream, whatever. Then it's Keldeo or Keldeo, that from Pokemon. Then it's Mandalorian from Star Wars. Then Mistmane from My Little Pony. Then on the next sheet, Hat Kid. What? Mistmane. Whatever. It's Hat Kid from Hat in Time. Then it's Imres from Star Trek animated series. I never know how to pronounce that name. King Dice from Cuphead. Ew, ponies. I know, right? Ugh, disgusting. Weiss. Is it Weiss or Weiss? I don't know. Weissney from Ruby. I hope that's how it's pronounced. I don't know. I've never watched Ruby. Don't really intend to. MK11 from Spawn. Kanade Tashibana from. I can't read my own writing. Kanade Tashibana from Angel Beats. All right. Imagine someone suggesting a Has Been Hotel character. Well, we have drawn Alistair before. I'm correct. Okay, awesome. Let me scroll up. I'm just very paranoid that I've missed something. No, okay. Andres Baker is asking, are you going to be on BabsCon Online this week? Funny you should ask. I'm going to be in there's the TF2 panel, which I believe is at 2 p.m. Pacific time, which is 9 p.m. for me, I think. There was some confusion over time zones, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's that. I'll be joining that. I'll be on that panel, but I'm also going to try to watch another panel, which is on before that, so you'll probably see me hopping around in the panels here and there, just chatting. We're going to try and see if I can join these online cons. I don't really understand how they work in regards to how secure these things are. Is that a Discord chat or a live stream? I believe it's going to be live streamed on the BabsCon YouTube channel. So it's either going to be like a Skype call or something. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not the one running it. I don't know. I'll find out. We'll get more information about it later, I guess. When do you plan on completing your move to America? We're taking each day as it comes. Without going into too much detail, you know, moving from one country to another is a very complicated process. We won't be showing part 2 during that live stream. I believe that live stream is a Q&A panel. The part 2 of Red vs. Blue will be out soon. I'm not at liberty to say what day. It's not my project. So, but you know, I'm happy to be a part of it, of course, but I don't really know much in regards to the production of it. I just do voices and interact with other people working on it that do the real work. You know, like Joey, for instance, is one of the audio editors and is also second best soldier. Ah, it's a 4-leaf clover. That's an Irish thing, not a Scottish thing, but I appreciate the gesture nonetheless. Although it's not, you know, a physical con or anything, I think having the online cons is a good idea. Okay. 4 more minutes. Anything can happen in 4 minutes. If you want to suggest a character, I'd really appreciate a donation via Streamlabs or a super chat. If you want to do that, there's links in the description below, or you can click the button underneath the chat, which has a little $sign on it, so you can decide what amount you're donating and type the character you want. We'll be open for 4 more minutes. Well, it's 3 now. 3 more minutes, and then I'll start drawing. And I will try my best to answer questions in the chat. What's your favourite tune to listen to? My favourite tune to listen to? It changes. It depends what kind of mood I'm in. I like listening to classical music, or movie score music. I like listening to show tunes as well. But my main genre of music really is heavy metal. I love heavy metal. I can listen to that till the cows come home, really. But sometimes it just depends what I'm working on, what kind of vibe I want to get into. At this time of day, because it's 11:45 in the evening for me, I'd probably be listening to like classical music. I love movie scores, especially action movies. What are your favourite bands? My favourite band of all time is Aerosmith, with Ailstorm close behind, and then there's Steampunk Giraffe, Corpicani, so many. Like, brain is not really functioning right now. Oh, I have a Skype thing. What's that? Oh, one more minute. I better finish my tea, huh? What time is it where you are? It's 11:15. Will we extend it till 11 p.m.? I don't know. I've seen Superbad. That's an awesome movie. What was the best invention you have created? I haven't invented anything. When asked about metal bands, the answer is yes. Indeed. Poets of the Fall? I think I've heard of them. They sound familiar. I can't wait to meet you and others at BabsCon this week. Well, we're not going to be there, but I know what you mean. Because we're in lockdown. We'll be joining... It'll be a live stream thing on the BabsCon YouTube channel, I think. Were you a fan of Tempest's real pony name? I didn't talk about that in my review for the movie, did I? Ah, dang. I should have mentioned that. Oh well. What do you think of DeviantArt Eclipse? It's terrible. I hate it. I don't handle change very well. Especially when it comes to, Oh, thank you for your donation, my 5-7. 500 yen, I believe it is. I could be wrong. Thank you. Just wanted to say you're awesome. Thank you kindly. They're Finnish, I believe. Yeah, Corporate Clanny is also Finnish, I think. Alright, one more minute. I'm going to finish my tea. It works fine on mobile, but on PC, I hate it. I'm finding it very difficult to navigate, and it slowed down my progress on my commissions a lot because the system for sending notes is screwed up, and a lot of the links that clients have sent me are now dead, so I've had to ask them to resend them, which is a pain in the butt. So, yeah, I've closed for commissions for a while until I get that sorted out. Well, my list for commissions is pretty full already. Do you prefer Holy Grail or Life of Brian? Ooh, gosh, I love both of those films. I guess, well, both of them are just as quotable as the other. But if I had to pick between the two, probably Holy Grail. I think that film is just more fun. For those who haven't seen Superbad, you're missing out, isn't that right? Well, that depends, because it's the kind of film you have to be in the right mood for, I guess. Because yeah, it's a party movie. I'd say it's a fun movie to watch with friends, but don't watch it on your own. This is a Christian chat after all. You're funny. What about Monty Python and the Life of... Well, that was what was mentioned earlier. Or the one with... I don't know what you're referring to. Have you tried voicing other characters besides Mary Sue? I have. It didn't go very well. I don't really consider myself an actor. I'm not good at improv. well, I say I'm not good at improv, but that's what I'm doing right now. But I think uh, there are people that have the talent for it, and I don't have the talent for it, frankly. I could voice my own actors for myself, for my own content, but if I were to pursue it for an actual career, I don't think I would enjoy it. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait until I finish my tea and then start drawing. Have you tried voicing other? Oh, I've already read that. What's your favorite video game? Batman Arkham City. It's the only video game that's ever made me cry. Who would be the worst person to be stuck on a desert island with? Maybe Sue, Jasper, or Silverquill? I don't know, I wanted to ask a random question. That's a very random question. Maybe Sue would be the best person to be stranded on a deserted island with, because, you know, it's Mary Sue. She'd be able to help you get off the island pretty much instantly. So I think the real thing is between Jasper or Silverquill. Oh, that's not fair because it's you that's asked it. So how can I choose? I would have to say Silverquill. That's not fair. Poor Silver. At least you're self-aware. Indeed, I think it's very important to be self-aware of your strengths and weaknesses. It's good to stay humble. I wasn't always like that. I was very egotistical, but lots of things have happened that have helped me to be humble. Can you smell what the rock is cooking? I have no idea what you're referring to. Who is a bigger karma magnet, Silver or Jasper? Silver. I don't know anything about. Well, I know what WWE is, but I'm not into it. I think that's very much more. Although I guess a lot of Brits are into it, but it's a lot more popular in America. What do you think of MLP's Flawless? The song? It's okay. I plan on going to Scotland for a vacation. What's the best thing about Scotland? The people. The people are the best thing about Scotland. Whatever country you go to, the best thing about it is the people. Of course, it depends on what part of Scotland you go to. I'm just finishing my tea and then I'll start drawing for you guys. I know it's kind of boring just sitting staring at a screen where nothing's happening and you're listening to me droll on in my monotonal voice, but never mind. What's the second best thing? The food. if your pony if your pony were to chance race, what will Oh, I think you're asking me what if she was to change race, RACE, what will she be? Well, Maddie's not a pony, first of all. She's a Dooney, which can change from a small humanoid, which is what she is on screen, or to the small horse, which is what she is when we're talking about MLP. She is a small earth pony. She is a Shetland pony. But yeah, if she was to change species, I think I would probably make her a hippogriff. I don't know, purely because I like the design of the hippogriffs from the movie. Arnold Palmer's iced tea. I don't know what that is. What's the best dessert you've ever had? I'm really fond of. It's a pudding. It's a dessert called sticky toffee pudding. I love it. It's a very British thing. Again, Maddie's not. She's not an earth pony. She's a Dooney, but when she is in her horse form, she is an earth pony, not a unicorn. I know the unicorn is the national animal of Scotland. You would think I would make her a unicorn, but no. I found most of the characters who are my favourites from MLP are earth ponies, so I decided to make Maddie an earth pony too. Wouldn't you risk getting a copy strike? That's not how copyright works. I think Mary is extremely OP when she feels like being serious, though I have yet to see her serious. She's never really been serious that often. She's only been, I would say, she wasn't serious, but she was sincere in the A Moment with Dr. Wolf episode we did. If you want to see that, that's on Dr. Wolf's channel. What do you tell someone when Mary turns you pink without telling them context? I got married. Ah ha ha, you're funny. Frost, while you're here, because I don't think I've done it, can you post in the Discord server that I'm streaming? Because I forgot to do it, and I'm lazy. I'm almost finished my tea, guys. I know this is taking forever. 4 more minutes and then we'll start. Okay, I promise. I know I said that 15 minutes ago, but no. 4 more minutes and we'll start drawing. Would you imagine Mary being if she switched personalities with Shadow the Hedgehog? Good lord, what? How would you imagine Mary being if she switched personalities? I have many rules with my characters. One of them is that I don't want to make, you know, inverted versions of them. Shadow the Hedgehog is basically an inverted version of Sonic to me. And I don't really want to do that with my characters. I have drawn up some concept arts of some kind of, you know, inverted versions. But with Mary, the closest I did was when I drew her as a goth, but that wasn't an inverted version of her. That was just her in different clothing, basically. She was still the same Mary. But yeah. Thank you, Frost. You are best, dear. Just to clarify, Frost is a mod in the YouTube chat. He's also one of the mods for the Discord server. Speaking of, would anyone like to join the Discord server? Because we can share a link to it in the stream. I'll probably post the finished drawings on the sheet once they're all finished. I doubt I'll get all 6 characters done in one stream. I will try, but we'll see how it goes. Have you had a chance to see Spamalot? I haven't seen Spamalot, but I have the soundtrack. I have it on vinyl. Okay, one moment. Oops, I forgot to do a thing. Alright, never mind. Let's see, invite. I think we'll make it, okay. Alright guys, if you click that link, you can join the Discord server. Two more minutes and then we'll start. The first character we will be drawing is Velvet from Them's Fighting Herds. See if I've got a canvas ready to go, which I do. Awesome. Alright, so the invite link to the Discord server, that was limited to 5 uses. So we've already got 5 new members, so if people still need the link, please let me know. And I'll post it again momentarily. But let me see, I need to give you guys roles. 1 more minute. Snowy, where are you? Ah, cool. Okay, we can do that. Didn't know we could do it that way. Okay, nice. Right. Is it wrong that I have only heard of Captain America, Mandalorian, and the King Dice, and maybe another character, but I don't remember the other 6 from the top of my head? I don't think it's wrong. I'm not familiar with all the characters that have been requested either, and I'm drawing them. So, yeah, there's that. I've lost my reference. I had it up. Oh well, never mind. Right. Sorry, guys. Just typing in the Discord server. Alright. I honestly didn't think that this would be so popular, so yeah, it's great that we've filled 2 sheets with names already. That's awesome. Thank you so much to everyone who made a donation. This is awesome. Oh, we're drawing Velvet from Them's Fighting Herds. Never played the game. Well, that's not doing what I'm... Why aren't you doing the thing? That's why. Hi, Meg. And I'll probably scare the Discord server with all the new people. Ha ha ha. I like driving my mods insane. Love it. Imagine not having an OC. Well, plenty of people don't have OCs. How are you doing during these hard times, Maddie? Hey, you know what? We're not in a war zone. We're not being shot at. There's no bombs being dropped on us. It's not as dire as it could be. So, yeah. Things are difficult, but I'm grateful for what I have, really. Good friends, good family, yada yada yada, and all that other cheesy nonsense. What kind of bird would Jasper wear? Pheasant. Ah, that's a good one. Love it. I'm just a cat who can type. We have a cat who has opposable thumbs. Most dangerous of all cats. Probably flip the cameras around just to make sure she's balanced. I can tell already she's not, but that's okay. Not being again, we're not being too pedantic about this. Just doodling stuff. Joey's like, oh, I could have a pheasant. It'll be the most glorious pheasant. Best pheasant ever. Could you give me an invite in the Discord? I'd rather have my main account than creating a new one. Oh, Morgan Ilsing, I'm going to have to remove that message because it's rather dangerous sharing your personal Discord name in a live stream where there's 36 strangers watching. I recommend not doing that. However, I will share the Discord link if you need it in the chat, if other people need it as well. But just some advice for you for future reference. Do not ever post your personal contact in a very public live stream. Anyway, I know there's only 36 people watching, but you never know. I'm a very paranoid person, especially when it comes to security. So, just a recommendation for you there. Speaking from experience. All right, give me a moment. Internet is a very scary place. Please keep yourself safe. I recommend that you do, even though this is my Discord server, please make sure that you keep yourself safe wherever you go online. Especially if you are a minor. This is the first one, Clayton Brick. I haven't gotten very far yet. Once again, this has limited use. But there's the link for the Discord server once again. Private information is meant to be private, yes, and save your work, kids, which I haven't done yet. Thank you for reminding me. So, let's save this first. 6-character challenge. I've totally been saving as I go. Yeah, totally been doing that. Set a good example for people. Totally be doing that. Sure, yeah. No. Velvet. Fighting herds. 6. Character. Challenge 1. Okay. I will forever be sour that Kristen Chenoweth didn't get a solo in the MLP movie. Because that was the one thing I was excited for, and it didn't happen. I was so disappointed. I was like, wait, what? Who can make the cringiest joke? Frost. What was your favourite Disney character before Hades? Hades is my second favourite animated character, my first being Jack Skellington. Yeah, I was happy she was in the movie. She just wasn't utilised enough. She wasn't in it enough, no. How many people made that joke that you're from the land of Oz? I don't actually get that often, surprisingly enough. You would think that would happen a lot, considering my username. But nope. Yeah, we're not going to draw the whole character, I think. I think we're just going to draw just really quick here. Well, yeah, might as well draw the whole thing. Why not? I think we're drawing our legs too long. Yes, well. Actually, there we go. That's better. Okay, cool. Very quick sketch done. Now we'll just tidy things up a little bit. What bird is Jasper related to? A magpie. Ha! How many people have made the joke that you're Irish? Too many. And they all died shortly after doing it. I'm kidding. Or am I? Very few people can make that joke and get away with it. One of the people that gets away with it all the time is Firebrand. But it's Firebrand, so he's going to get away with it, of course, because he's awesome. Yeah, there is a cat breed called Munchkin cat. I've been. People have drawn Maddie as a Munchkin cat before. She actually originally, at one. Well, not originally, but at one point, she was actually a cat at one point, but I dropped that quite quickly. Maddie is a character I've had for a long time, almost 2 decades, and she's gone through a lot of changes. Species changes have occurred quite a lot too. But yeah, be honest, what's the most annoying trope you get tired of seeing? Annoying trope. Uh, twist villains, I guess. Just so stupid. How many people are unable to tell the difference most of the time? What between Scots and Irish people? Because there is a big difference. Anyway, not going down that road. What do you think of TF2 Soldier's domination line to Demo Man about Scotland and Englishmen? Which line is that again? I haven't played TF2 in a long time. Uh, good 6 months, I think. It's been a while. Do you know that people call Munchkin cats furry potatoes? Yes. Did you, Sweetie, and Bliss ever get to sing Disney songs together? We did at BronyCon, but it was at a party, so it wasn't just us. There was like what 30 other people there. It was awesome. Uh, Thespio and Midnight Sonata were also there. I can't remember if Joey was there. It was on the last day of BronyCon. I don't know if Joey's still here. Were you there? I'm trying to remember if you were. Oh, that line. Yeah, I find it pretty funny. Oops. Yeah, rest in peace, Rick May. I know, right? Yeah. Which of. Oh, wait. How do you feel about the soldier voice actor dying? It's very sad. Very sudden. We made a tribute to him on. Well, Joey did. That included my character too. When he died. Which of the muses from Hercules was your favourite? Ooh, that's a good question. I used to remember all of their names. Oh gosh. I need to look them up. It was the muse of dance. But I can't remember her name. the names of the muses, and there's actually 9 muses, but Hercules only has 5. There's Calliope, Cleo, Mel, Melpomene, I think that's how you say it, Terpsichore, and Thalia. I can't say words today. I'm probably pronouncing those words terribly. Names terribly. What do you do when you see a tree ogre? You kiss it. Imagine a movie called The Life of a Scot. Why? What do you do when. Oh, I've already read that. Would you say you're more like Meg in real life than Hades? I think I'm a mixture of both. What was your favourite cartoon growing up that's not Hercules related? I loved the Batman animated series. That was my favourite show growing up. It's 20 past 11 in the evening for me. Do you remember the names of Harley's hyenas babies? No. I think their names actually change a lot, so I don't remember their names. Thoughts on Batman Beyond? Very underrated. Definitely deserves more attention. I loved the Batman Beyond Return of the Joker movie. I loved that. I don't know how balanced she is. Probably not very. But that's okay. Mary Sue for Smash Brothers. You must not understand the concept of Mary Sue if you think that she could be in Smash Brothers. Mary Sue would beat everybody. Mary is not interested in competition because she wins them all, which is very boring. Which is why she's never in any kind of fights or anything. She doesn't like playing games because she always wins. Would you say that Melanie was a better love interest than Dana? What are you referring to? I don't know what you're talking about. How far have you ever gone deconstructing the Mary Sue archetype? I don't deliberately do it. I've never timed myself, so I don't know. With Mary, there is no such thing as competition. Automatic win. Imagine a character that permanently lives in God mode. She like when you're playing a video game in God mode. It's awesome for a little bit of time, but after a while, it kind of loses its novelty. It gets boring. Imagine if you're a character and you're permanently stuck in God mode. That's what Mary Sue is, and she's trying to, yeah, yeah. I'm not going to go any further than that, but yeah. This is a very fluffy dir. Thoughts on an MLP analysis Smash Brothers? think that would be too similar to the TF2 Analysis Anarchy series to me. What was your least favourite moment in Hercules besides Phil? No, Phil gets a lot of hate. I think my least favourite is probably at the beginning where Zeus is thanking all the gods for the wonderful gifts, and then Hera's like, what about our gift? And he's like, oh, well, let's see. And I was like, hang on, you have a new baby son and you didn't make him a present until his actual, like, celebration day? Hi. Why? I wouldn't say it's a bad moment, it's just a moment that kind of bothered me a little bit. But anyway. Thoughts on Call of Duty Zombies? Call of Duty is a terrible franchise. I'm sorry, but no, it's not for me. It's terrible. Don't want anything to do with it. You asked, I'm telling. Okay, I think this character is looking okay. So let's merge these layers together and just do one more tie down and then we'll add some color. Favorite Scooby-Doo villain and why? I don't really have one. I need to familiarize myself with Scooby-Doo more again. Thought your least favorite was Hercules himself. Well, you asked me what my least favorite moment was, not least favorite character. Unless I misread your question. Were you more of a Daphne fan or a Velma fan? Velma, all the way. Velma's so much better than Daphne. Thoughts on my YouTube? I can't tell what it is. Sorry. Scooby-Doo on Zombieland is probably the best Scooby-Doo movie. King of the Hill or Daria? Daria, definitely. Ah. I thought I made a new layer. Clearly not. Well, I'm not familiar with your OC, so I don't have an opinion of it. Sorry. I can't really see people's avatars in the YouTube chat. They're very small. Excuse me. And I'm not really paying attention to the avatars themselves. I'm more focusing on what people are typing. South Park or The Simpsons? The Simpsons. Kind of screwed up this ear a little bit. Family Guy or The Simpsons? The Simpsons. Although the first season of Family Guy was brilliant, but the rest of it kind of sucked. Maddie, what characters represent your id, ego, and superego? Oh, that's a good question. Yeah. I think that's something I would probably like to give as a scripted answer. Because I do have a terrible habit of mixing up the definitions of id, ego, and superego purely because I am very forgetful and I mix up words all the time. That happens in my videos all the time. People have pointed that out and I'm very aware of it. Yeah, it's just sometimes I don't catch them in time. That's what happens when you're a very forgetful person. Your mind just goes at 100 miles an hour, so you make mistakes and then you don't even notice them until it's too late. Which show seems more interesting to you, Rapunzel's Tangled Adventure or Big Hero 6? Rapunzel's Tangled Adventure, but then again, I've only seen one episode of Big Hero 6, the series, so, yeah, the only episode I've seen, it was when, I think it was a Halloween episode, where, Hero actually sees, Tadashi as a ghost in a Halloween episode one time, but it wasn't actually Tadashi's ghost, it was something else. But yeah, that was really weird. Simpsons or Rick and Morty? If I had to choose between those two, it would definitely be Rick and Morty. Tuca and Bertie or BoJack Horseman? BoJack Horseman. DuckTales or Tailspin? DuckTales. I like Tailspin, but I have to say, if I had to choose between the two, it would be DuckTales for me. Okay, let's get going with this character so we can move on to the next one. What we might do, just to speed things up, is just do the line work of a character, then move on to the next one, and then maybe do another live stream where we're actually colouring them. I don't know. Thoughts on the long Starlight meme on Twitter? I don't know what that is. Mickey Mouse or Bugs Bunny? Bugs Bunny. I don't know, because he gets the comeuppance against jerks, entitled jerks, basically, and I love that about Bugs. Donald and Daisy or Mickey and Minnie? Mickey and Minnie, they're just cute. Favorite Courage the Cowardly Dog quote? Return the slab. Definitely. Daffy Duck or Donald Duck? Ooh. I think Daffy Duck purely because I find Daffy Duck funnier. Because he's just so full of himself, whereas Donald, he genuinely tries to be a good guy, but he just gets angry because things always seem to work against him, you know? I think Daffy's more entertaining. Space Jam or Looney Tunes Back in Action? That is a good question, and I'm going to have to answer Looney Tunes Back in Action purely because Space Jam, I don't know, I couldn't really figure out what animation style they were trying to go for in that. Sometimes it was kind of Chuck Jones-ish, and other times it was more similar to the earlier Warner Brothers cartoons. I can't remember the name of the animator. Gosh, I should know these names, but my brain just spaces on them. The animation style tended to change a lot in that movie in regards to what they were referencing, and it was annoying. Whereas Looney Tunes Back in Action, it was very clear it was much more of a Chuck Jones kind of style. Space Jam has not aged well at all. It's incredibly sexist, and yeah, it's just not good. I don't know. For nostalgic value, yeah, it's more like the rewatch value is higher than Looney Tunes Back in Action is, but for me, Back in Action is the superior film. But Space Jam's going to be more popular because it has a higher commercial appeal. Screwed up her eyes, but oh well, it's fine. It's nothing to do with the song. Favorite Cowardly Dog villain? Oh, the guy that is always smiling and shaving hair. I can never remember the guy's name. That guy. Isn't Ink Rose's pony adorable? Ink Rose herself is adorable, but Hiroshi is also adorable. I've already read that. Thoughts on Good Omens? Oh, is Meg still here? I haven't finished reading the book, and I've had the book for almost 20 years or something. But I have watched the Amazon live action series. Fantastic. Loved it. What's the best and worst movie you've ever seen in your life? Best and worst. My favourite live action movie, it's a tie between Big Eyes and Edward Scissorhands. Um, Worst movie I've ever seen. Oh, well, I don't know because I like lots of bad movies because I have a terrible taste in movies. So even though I'd say that it's one of my favorites, it doesn't necessarily mean it's good. So when people say what's the worst movie you've seen, it's like, do you mean the movie I don't like or a movie that's poorly made? You know, because some movies that are poorly made I really genuinely love. So that's a difficult question to answer. I guess if I had to give an answer, I would say Killer Clowns from Outer Space. That is an awful film, but I love it so much. I'm a bit of a coolophiliac, so I love anything with evil clowns. But anyway, move on from that. Which Disney mother is your favorite? Ooh, that's a good question. Let me answer the question before that. I'm sorry, there's like almost 40 people here, and I'm just trying to keep track of the chat. Treasure Planet or Brother Bear? Brother Bear. Purely because one of my heroes directed Brother Bear. Aaron Blaise is one of my heroes, and I really want to meet him one day. I hope I get the chance to. Which Disney mother is your favorite? Favorite Disney mother. Well, the thing is, a lot of Disney mothers didn't really have an awful lot of screen time. Huh. Probably Sarah from Treasure Planet. I don't know. Well, Hades isn't exactly comic relief. Pain and Panic would be the comic relief, I guess. Which Disney comic relief would you say is your favourite? Iago, for sure. Muppets Treasure Island or Muppets Christmas Carol? You know, Muppets Treasure Island has a lot going for it, but I have to say Muppets Christmas Carol purely because it pulls at the heartstrings more, whereas Treasure Island is it's much more about breaking the fourth wall. It's much more comedic in tone. Also, Tim Curry is amazing in that film. He's amazing in any film he's in, frankly. But yeah, I think choosing between the two, I would say Muppets Christmas Carol. Favorite Stephen King movie? I love the remake of It, but I actually genuinely love The Green Mile. I love Shawshank Redemption as well. So I guess those three are joint. Do you have a favorite among the nine old men? I think most people, when they're asked that kind of question, they usually answer either Frank Thomas or Ollie Johnston. I can't pick between the two. It's impossible. Didn't Silver Quill depict the future of MLP? Lots of people have predicted the future of MLP. Silver's just one of them. Fashu or Goofy for best Disney father? You know, best Disney father between those two is definitely Fashu. Because his daughter literally went to war to sacrifice herself for him. Just the reaction that he gave when she came back. He was like, the greatest gift and honor is having you for a daughter. I'm like, oh, that's a touching moment. still pulls at the heartstrings when I see that. No matter how many times I rewatch that film, that bit always makes me cry. He just throws the sword and the medallion on the floor in the mud pretty much and just grabs her. Just, oh god. What's your opinion on shows like Downton Abbey? I've never watched Downton Abbey. It's not really my kind of thing. Everyone in the chat, Two Brothers or Life of Pi? Life of Pi. Who's your second favourite Disney villain? Oh, second favourite Disney villain. Maleficent. Saddest moment from Lilo and Stitch. When the two sisters are sitting in the hammock and Nanny is singing the song to Stitch to Lilo. She's trying to say goodbye basically without saying goodbye, and yeah, it hurts. Because she knows that Lilo will be taken away. But she couldn't tell her that. When it looked like Stitch had died. That was in the sequel, wasn't it? It wasn't in the first one. I'm your favourite Munchkin. Well, I'm the only Munchkin, I thought. They may join the stream if they wish to. If you mean in voice chat, very unlikely. Because there's a time zone difference. I mean, I'm pushing it being on mic at the moment because it's 20 to midnight. They might join the actual chat themselves if they wish to, but you know, they live very busy lives, a different time zone to them, so technically I'm not a Munchkin. Yeah, you're right. Oh, I think I've posted the wrong link. I'm dumb. That's the right one. There we go. Alright. Maddie Lion or Blissey Dragon? Well, Maddie Lion, of course. When you get to America, did you know there are actual pastries called Munchkins? I didn't know that. That's interesting. What's your favourite thing to draw? I love drawing dragons and humans. I love drawing in general, but yeah, I think I'm going to change her mouth, I think. I'm going to make it more like her I draw mouths instead of how it is in the reference. Shouldn't really, but hey, it's my version of this character, so anything goes, I think. What are the odds? I know, right? I'll need to go off mic in about 20 minutes because it'll be after midnight, but I can certainly try and be on mic as long as possible. I'll just have to be quieter, I guess. Velvet is very fluffy. if you directed a Disney movie, would it be what would it be, and what changes would you make? What changes would I make if I was to? Oh, like if I was in charge of a Disney movie that already exists? Do you mean? Yeah, I do need to sleep. Everyone needs to sleep, and I will sleep eventually. If I directed a Disney movie, what would it be, and what changes would you make? I'd probably like to make changes to the Black Cauldron. Get rid of Gurgi. Movie would be so much better without that guy. Favorite breed of dog? I love dachshunds. I also love pit bulls. So there you go. Your pony, you'll see, is also fluffy. She's not a pony, but I appreciate it anyway. She is actually a Dooney. In terms of friendship, which one was better, Gabu or Gabu and May, or Todd and Copper? Gabu and May? I don't know who that is. Or Todd and Copper. So I guess I'll have to say Todd and Copper because I don't know who the other two are. The Iron Giant or Mechagodzilla? Oh, but I have to pick between the two. Mechagodzilla. We all want to get rid of Gurgi. Tell me about it. Gubbert and May were the characters from One Stormy Night. Thank you. Sorry, I completely spaced on who they were. But yeah, I think I would have to say Copper and Todd. Although One Stormy Night is a really good story. What is your opinion on people treating good pit bulls badly just because of the reputation they have? You know, I don't believe there's any such thing as a bad dog, only bad owners. Any breed of dog can be dangerous if it's not trained right, regardless of its size or breed. That's just my opinion, but there we go. But anyway, would you do a review on the Sonic the Hedgehog movie? Haven't seen it yet. Is Sunset your favourite character? No. Worst Adult Swim cartoon? Ooh, gosh. I haven't seen them all, so I can't see which one is the worst. Mr. Pickles is probably the worst one that I've seen. I hate that show. It's horrible. Don't find it funny at all. It's ugly. Anyway, which Mechagodzilla is your favourite? MK1, MK2, or probably MK1. Might I ask how you sync your stylus to the pad for immediate drawing, or is there a delay in the stylus response time? I use a UG2150 drawing tablet monitor, and although there isn't much of a delay, I would say because you're drawing on a monitor, where the pen nib hits, there's a couple of millimeters of glass between where your pen nib is and where the actual pointer is. So you do have to kind of make an adjustment in your brain for calculating where the line's going to go. As for actual delay in time from when you're putting the line down, it's barely noticeable, to be honest with you. I don't notice it anyway. But then I've used this tablet for so long. I love this tablet. It's the best one I've had so far. Between Mary Sue and Pinkie Pie, who talks too much? Pinkie Pie, for sure. What's your... at least Mary, she's very good at listening. You watch any video that she's in, she listens a lot. What's your opinion on Sophia the First? I've watched a few episodes of that. It's cute. The animation is a bit stiff, but yeah, I think it's cute. It's harmless. Oops, I don't want to do that. Jason and Michael or Freddy and Pennywise? Freddy and Pennywise, definitely. What's your opinion on Octonauts? I don't know what that is. Have you seen Finchwing's animations? No. Which of these two psychics is better, Raven, Baxter, or Daphne Moon? Raven, definitely, because Daphne, I don't know why the whole being psychic thing was kind of dropped in Frasier after a while. They didn't really keep that as part of her character beyond season 2, I don't think. Which I think is good because that character trait annoyed me because it was just now and then just used as a joke for when Frasier's ex-wife was coming to visit. They just turned it into a joke and I don't know, it was just weird. Have you noticed that Rarity and Fluttershy barely got an episode together? That's very... well, I don't know. The episodes that they did get together were pretty good. Alistair or Angel Dust? Alistair, for sure. Opinions on the Lion Guard? You know, I actually really liked it. I don't consider it canon with the movies or anything, but it's a cute little series on its own. I didn't like the backstory that they had that basically explained how Scar became Scar. I hated that. It was terrible. But, you know, it's okay. How come Maddie only has a scarf in pony form? Because in earlier designs of Maddie, she had a scarf. And it was mainly to frame the face, just aesthetically speaking, because without the scarf, it just looked like there was just too much blue. So it was just to break up the blue, really, but also to frame the face. Who do you... I don't do ships. Who do you ship Silverquill with? Nobody. Sweetie is the one that does all the ships. Did you know that there is a deleted scene where Zira voluntarily... I didn't know that. How do you feel about Disney sequels? Are there any you absolutely can't stand? I didn't see the point of Hunchback 2. That's probably the worst one to me in pretty much in every shape or form. The animation quality was terrible, the story was terrible, the songs were terrible, the characters were annoying. It just felt like such a big tone jump between the two movies to me. The other worst one being Lady and the Tramp 2, which is basically exactly the same movie, but tonally it was a lot different too, because it was suddenly the characters were singing on screen. I'm like, wait, what? And you could see the human faces. So the whole idea of Lady and the Tramp is that it's seen from the perspective of dog's eye view, who can only see like from the knees down. Basically, you never see the faces. Well, you see two characters' faces. You see Aunt Sarah and the baby, the toddler. I think his name is Ben. I think. And that's it. But in the sequel, you see all the human faces, and that was just really jarring to me. Opinions on Ponytown? I don't know what that is. I'm guessing that's like My Little Pony game or something. What are your standards when it comes to cartoon friendships? Can you give an example? Are you asking about already established friendships between characters in a show, or cartoon friendships as in I don't know what you mean. Like when they're trying to write two characters that are just meeting. I don't understand the question. All Dogs Go to Heaven 2 was definitely not better than the original, but it was still a decent sequel. I just didn't like what they did with Carface, because it kind of broke the rule that all dogs go to heaven. I'm like, So why did he go to what is essentially hell at the end of the sequel? It's like, come on. What do you... What do you, Silver Quill... What? I mean, what... When it comes to building up a friendship... I'm a firm believer of friendships happening organically, and you can always tell instantly in a show when characters are kind of forced together and their friendships are formed far too quickly. Let me think of an example. Already established, I'm not really good at talking about this stuff off the cuff. I find it a lot easier doing it, like writing the answer down, because then I'm more articulate, I'm not getting my words mixed up. So it's given me a lot of food for thought for future videos, though, talking about different archetypes and what different friendship archetypes are as well. I think my favourite archetype for friendships is frenemies. I love seeing characters that essentially hate each other but are somehow best friends. Maddie and Mary aren't frenemies. There's a different archetype in there, but it's more of a mother-daughter kind of dynamic, or sisters. I think frenemies would be like friends like Cogsworth and Lumiere in Beauty and the Beast. That's definitely frenemies kind of thing. They can't stand each other, but they're still somehow inseparable friends. Anyway, we're supposed to be drawing today. I love all these questions though. Keep them coming. Love it. I don't like that mouth. I'm going to change it back to what it was before. Yeah, that's cute. Okay. Yeah, fixed it. Have you seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine? Yes. Don't really think much of it. Most adorable Disney cat. Ooh. Marie from Aristocats. This has turned into a Q&A session. Yeah, these live streams usually do. I don't mind that. It's fine. As long as everyone keeps things more or less civil, it's fine. I think there are a few YouTubers that do actually dub the comics. I can't name drop them right now, but I think some people have attempted to do that. But there's so many comics, and dubs take a long time to do. Ever heard of Goat Simulator? Yes. I've never played it. Fantasia or Fantasia 2000? Oh gosh. Well, the thing is, I love Fantasia, but I'm also... Rhapsody in Blue is one of my favourite pieces of music ever. And also, I'm a huge Al Hirschfeld fan, so I love this segment in Fantasia 2000 with that song and Al Hirschfeld's art style in that segment, where it's set in New York and it's like several different characters. It's like a slice of life kind of thing on how their days go and how they all eventually come together to save the life of this little girl when she loses the ball on a road and stuff in the middle of a busy street. Yeah, I don't know. That I love that, but I will also always love Fantasia because it's groundbreaking. That was my introduction to classical music. So, yeah. When it comes to characters with families, which interaction do you enjoy most? Example, mother and son, father, daughter. I love seeing the father-daughter dynamic. What's your opinion on one-note characters like Palpatine being evil because evil, or Superman being good because it's the right thing to do? One-note characters. I wouldn't say that Palpatine is a one-note character. I don't think Superman is either. They're just poorly written. In most... Yeah. They're not one-note, though. If you could carpet anyone's house with Legos and steal their shoes, whose house would it be? That's an evil question. I don't know how to answer that. You know what? I would probably actually do that to one of my closest friends because it's funny, and I'm a masochist. So, has a piece of instrumental music ever made you cry? Huh. Ever made me cry? Moves me, yes, but cry? Nah. I'm not that much of a Jessie when it comes to music. I think we're ready for some colour on this girl. I made her very floofy. I think she needs to be a little bit longer though. So let's just move you over a bit and oops. Yeah. I don't like doing that, stretching characters, but it's my picture, so it doesn't matter. Cute pencil case or cast a melody? I can't choose, that's not fair. I'm not going to answer that. Your honest opinion on Bambi being raised by his father, did you enjoy or something? What? I love seeing more of the father-son dynamic in Bambi too. That was awesome. I loved how awkward the prince was. Alright, just gonna grab this reference here so I can color pick. There we go. It's not cheating, it's saving time. Okay. Yeah, I really only watched the sequel to Bambi because Patrick Stewart voiced the Great Prince. That's it. Speaking of saving, yeah, save your work, kids. Totally been saving as I've been drawing. Totally, yeah. Totally. Bigger hothead will see Eliora or Firebrand. Now I can't answer that question. That's you know, that's two of my friends. I can't answer that. That's not fair. Ever heard of Dr. Hacks? What? Ever heard of? I don't know what I don't understand the question. Which Daphne Blake outfit was your favourite? By the way, her last name is okay. I don't know. I like the original. I never really thought about it. What is interesting? What is that Disney never made Oliver Company 2 back then? I don't think they need to. Yeah, I think Bambi 2 was just as good because art wise, it's pretty much the same. Just the dialogue was a bit too modern for my liking, but you know, that's. You can't really say the same when there's so much of a gap between the two. I'm talking OC, not the people themselves. I understand that, but I still can't really answer that question. Because those two in particular, their OCs aren't all that different from their real selves, so if you don't mind, I'd rather not answer that. I'm gonna have to get a drink. You guys are making me talk so much. I need a drink. No, we said we were just going to do line work, didn't we? And then move on to the next character. Will we just do that? Yeah, I think for time we will. Then we can.
So let's try to be as neat as possible with this. There you go. Alright, so save this guy. Save. So the next character is Captain America. Sweet. I've never drawn Captain America. Why would I be looking forward to the restoration of Big Ben? What? Weird. I don't think, considering what's going on right now, that that's a priority, but there we go. Would you watch a Disney movie about a little boy saving his father or a little girl saving his mother? Technically, Mulan was about that very thing. But, yeah. Oh, if you want to suggest a character for me to draw, I'd really appreciate a donation. We have how many characters have we got? 12? 12 characters so far. So that's 2 sheets full, I think. If you do want me to draw a character, I would really appreciate a donation. You can donate via the super chat or via Streamlabs. There's a link to Streamlabs in the description below the live stream. To make a super chat donation, just click the little button underneath the chat window that has the $sign on it, and you can make a donation of as much or as little as you want, and that would really help me out. Just letting you guys know what all the characters are. We've just done Velvet. The next character is Captain America. Then it's Max from Sam and Max. Then it's Keldeo, which is a Pokemon. Then Mandalorian from Star Wars. Then we've got wait, there we go. Yeah, Hat Kid from Hat in Time. Then Rez from Star Trek animated series. Then it's King Dice from Cuphead. Then it's Weiss from Ruby. I hope that's how you say the name. MK11 from Spawn, or MK11 from Spawn, and Kanade Tachibana from Angel Beats. Again, if you want me to draw a character, I would really appreciate a donation. Alright. If you can't make a donation, don't worry about it. Okay, so next character is Captain America. So let me start up a new canvas, but the first thing I need to do is I need to get a drink, because I'm suddenly very thirsty. If you can't make a donation, I can't draw the character for you, frankly. Sorry. I can draw Shrek, but again, I'd appreciate a donation if you want me to draw them and add them to the list. We've already got 12 characters on the list. I've just done one so far, which is Velvet. Let me hide. There we go. I know. How many times do I have to say it? It's fine. I don't mind. I have a lot of patience, a lot more patience now than I used to have. It's still not a lot, but there we go. Right, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to grab a drink. If you guys have more questions about all of this, please let me know. If I'm talking rather quietly, it's because it's after midnight for me, so can't really talk all that loud because I don't want to disturb anybody else in the house. Right, I'll be right back. Just grabbing a drink. Alright, so the next character we're going to be drawing is Captain America, which is awesome. Let's see. This is either going to go really well or really badly, so just saying now. Pika Damas donated. Thank you for your donation of £7. I can't see what character you requested. One moment. Nope, there's no note with the actual donation either. Oh, Iago? Sure. Okay. Let me write that down. Give me a moment. Oh, that's... Okay, that's page 1. So, page 1. This is page 2. Okay. We're not going to get all of these done in today's stream, but that's okay. So, but it's good that this has been so popular. Iago's one of my favorite characters, so that'll be a good one to do. Okay. I'm going to try and do this one a little bit quicker than Velvet. I do like drawing people, so hopefully this will go okay. Well, I'll do my own character interpretation because this is a Draw 6 Characters Challenge, so I'm not going into specifics about it. So I'll do my own interpretation if you don't mind. Okay, so he needs his shield. So let's draw his shield like... Well, let's make the brush bigger. What? Stupid. There we go. Alright. Yeah, the shield's a little bit too flat there, but this is just roughing things out at this stage. Do I have a favourite anime? My favourite anime is Fruits Basket. I love that anime so much. Love it. So these circles aren't correct, but that's okay. It's fine. We'll fix them later. We're just roughing things in right now. I'm going to draw Captain himself in a separate layer. So his head is here. Neck. Favorite superhero? Oh, wait. Are you liking the new redone version? There are some elements of it that I like better, but I do love the original. I think the soundtrack is better. It's more haunting. The new one doesn't really have that element to it. I love the updated animation style though, of course. I'm looking forward to seeing the second season because the rest of the manga was not touched upon in the original, so it's going to be interesting to see more of that. CGI or hand drawn? Hand drawn.
Favorite superhero or supervillain? My favorite supervillain is Two-Face, with Joker very close second. Favorite superhero? Probably Batman, but he's not super because he doesn't have superpowers, so I guess he doesn't really count. But yeah. Have you ever seen Lucky Star? It's a slice of life anime. No, I haven't. I don't think I have. I've seen that many. I lose track. I haven't seen the Joker movie yet. You can tell I don't draw men very often. This guy's ugly. It's fine. It's just roughing things in right now. So don't worry. I will fix him later. God, it's terrible. It's fine. It's okay. Things will work out. Hopefully. Save your work, kids. Who's your favorite Star Wars character? Oh, Lord. Okay. I would have to say Yoda. Infinity War or Endgame? I haven't seen Endgame yet because it was spoiled for me just a few days after its release, so I was like, oh well, no point in seeing that then. So I haven't watched it yet. It's on my list. Probably one of the movies I'll watch during this lockdown. Today I watched, oh, this week even, I watched Rocketeer for the first time. I had never seen Rocketeer. It was brilliant. I loved it. I can't believe it's taken me this long to see that film. Today I watched Muppets Treasure Island, and what else did I watch? Oh, there was something else I watched. What was it? Oh gosh, The Three Musketeers, the one with Tim Curry. I get asked that question a lot about Mary. She started off as a one-off character, and people enjoyed her so much, and more importantly, I loved writing for her and voicing her, and I loved seeing Mary and Maddie bounce off of each other so much. I just kept her around, and now I can't get rid of her. I'm just drinking some water because this is. I wasn't planning on staying on mic this long. Let's see if I can use the... I don't like using the shaper tool, but I think I'm going to have to for this thing. I really don't like doing this, but I'm going to have to just put it on an angle. Right. If you've seen or remember it, thoughts on the movie Fern Gully The Last Rainforest. Have I made a video about that movie? I'm not sure. I think I have. Or at least spoken about it in a video. Lord Insert Name here has some character growth, he just hasn't appeared in the YouTube channel. Ah. Nope. Smaller than that. One more. Who was it that asked for Captain America? I hate you. Because it means I have to draw round shapes and I don't like doing that. This shield is looking like an egg. I need to fix that. Okay, that's a little bit better. Have you tried being Mary Sue to people in a grocery store for laughs? No. I'm a very shy little bean, so no. Favourite Tim Curry unknown roles? Captain Hook. That's not unknown. Surely everyone knew he played Captain Hook. Lord Dragon from I think you mean Mighty Ducks. Or Palpatine. I would have to say Captain Hook. Of course he was in Fern Gully, yeah. Let's save this guy. Alright, so now we're drawing the star. Stars are a pain in the butt to draw. Especially when they're on a curved surface like this. I'm trying to make it look like it's angled and I've failed miserably.
mind. It's fine. It's only a character challenge. It's not for a finished piece or anything, so yeah. We did say we were going to be trying to get this done faster than the first one. Hasn't quite worked out. Never mind. It's better than the first shield we did. Alright. You said that Scots are famous for whiskey in a TF2 video. What's the best whiskey you had? You know, I'm not actually a fan of whiskey. That line it wasn't me that wrote that, it was someone else. But, yeah. Have you played Okami? Yes, I have. But I played it on the Wii. Big mistake. Don't ever play Okami on the Wii. I've seen Angela Anaconda. I saw it when it originally aired on TV. It was terrible then, and it's still terrible. I don't appreciate short jokes, if that's what that's supposed to be. I'd appreciate it if people didn't do that, but anyway. I played it on the Wii, and the blockheads are demons in more ways than one. Tell me about it. That was a terrible port for that game. Oh, my cat's meowing. One moment. There you go. Hello. Yes, you're walking right across my yoga mat because I haven't put it away today. Yes. My cat is called Tuppence. She is a tortoiseshell. She is 8 years old, I think. She was a rescue cat, so we don't know exactly how old she is. I think she's 8. So, hello. She's a very cute cat, very friendly. What are you doing? She's distracting me. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? You have wet ears. Why are your ears wet? Hmm? The rest of you is fine. Why are your ears wet? Little weirdo. Oh well, whatever. People out of context that have just joined, they'll be like, what? What's she talking about? I'm talking to my cat. this is going rather badly. Doesn't really look like Captain America, but never mind. Does your cat paw at you for constant attention? Yes, she does. She's not doing it right now though, but she's looking at the arm of my sofa and she's probably going to turn around and stare at me. Yep, that's what she's doing. Just staring at me. What? Catnip bubbles. No, I don't really use catnip that often because tortoiseshell cats are already a very hyperactive breed. When I do give her catnip, it's usually when, uh, if I've got her a new scratching post or something, I'll put catnip on there just to encourage her to use it. Or if we need to keep her inside for whatever reason, I'll distract her with catnip. That's very rare. But yeah, these breeds they're very, very energetic. So giving them catnip is not the best idea because it can have the opposite effect. Doesn't actually make cats drowsy. It can make them hyperactive or more hyperactive than they actually are. This is probably the worst drawing of Captain America ever drawn. I suck. Hey, I'm trying. That's the important thing.
Do you like Marvel? If so, who's your favorite character? Oh, I'm drawing a Marvel character right now, but I would have to say that I'm more of a DC fan than I am Marvel. I'm gonna change his eyes a little bit. It's better. I don't like his nose, but I think I'll live with it for now. How it's supposed to be. It's just dumb. Batman, for sure. I answered similar questions earlier, but yeah. Between those two, it's definitely Batman. I'm gonna just bring that. It's very exaggerated. So just bring it down just a little bit more. Have I ever played Shadow the Hedgehog? No, I'm not really into the Sonic fandom or Sonic franchise. I've played the first three games and that's about it. I have watched some of the cartoon series, Sonic Underground and all that, but that's about it. I'm not really into it all that much. I know there's a lot of hardcore fans out there. I'm not one of them. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It's just not for me. I missed the boat on that one somehow. Okay, so I'm just going to merge this together and we're going to add it to the character sheet, I think. Come on, do the thing. There we are. Okay. So he's going to go there. And I think it's okay to have the lines go over the boxes. I don't think that's all that big a deal. I haven't seen Venom.
Create players. Okay, so Captain America. There we are. Okay. Then we've got Max from Sam and Max. Awesome. That's a terrible drawing of Captain America, but oh well, whatever. I tried. At least we've got a nice, easy character next. Well, I say easy, but it's not always the case. You can never assume. Let's save that too. Okay. Because we do plan on colouring these eventually. Alright. So, uh, 1 second. Alright, guys. I think we're going to do one more drawing and then call it a day because it's 10 to 1 in the morning. I want to have Max trying to do something silly with the shield. Might it be he's just maybe pushing against it or something? That'd be funny. Nah. I'll keep streaming. I don't care. I will be ending soon. I appreciate the concern. But I'm fine. I'm used to it. I'm usually up. I'm a night owl. I tend to work on. I tend to get more done at night than I do during the day. quickly you can just draw Max because he's so simple. Yeah, see what I'm trying to do there? I'm trying to have him so that it's on top of the shield. Like he's escaping his own panel. And Captain's trying to stop him. It's funny. It's good to have a story between each panel, or try, anyway. It's not always possible, but yeah. I think with this, it's okay. I know we said we were just going to do one more drawing, but I got that one done a lot faster than I thought, so I think we'll have time to do another one. But we'll see. Caldeo. I've never drawn this character before. Let's save Max first. There we go. But we need your glorified salad bowl for the coleslaw, Mr. Rogers. Whenever you say one more, that's code for definitely not one more. I know, we'll probably end up finishing the 6th sheet. Or at least doing the line work. I do this to myself all the time. Okay. No, but I do need to sign off. Get to bed. Otherwise I'll get into trouble. From multiple people. But never mind. What am I doing? No, that's not what I want to do. Dumb. No, that's what I want to do. Okay. Getting there now. There. Okay. No, I could have just deleted the max layer, just used the same canvas, but oh well. Okay, so it's no. I forgot what it's called already. Caldeo. Is that how you say it? Caldeo? The Pokemon? I have no clue. Maybe he's making, like, love eyes to Velvet. That'd be cute. Yeah, let's do that. He's a water fighting type. Awesome. I haven't really played. I haven't played Pokemon since Sun, and even then, I'd skipped a few generations before that. I haven't played Sword and Shield, so yeah.
Ever wish the Hex Girls was a real band? Uh, not really. I find them kind of slutty, if I'm perfectly honest. Did you know that every time someone says that they don't believe in fairies, somewhere there's a fairy that falls down dead? Oh, for sure. It's true. It's dark, but that's what happens. Be honest, do you prefer the 2003 version of Peter Pan and that version Wendy was more proactive? Which one are you talking about? Because there's literally hundreds of different versions of Peter Pan. I'm not sure which one you're talking about. The live action one. Alright, I'll look it up then, because there are hundreds. Okay. I don't think I've seen that one. I don't have a favourite meme. Is the Cheshire Cat my favourite? I like the Cheshire Cat. I wouldn't say it's my favourite though. How doth the little crocodile improve his shining tail? Miss Maddie, any advice you can give to becoming a successful YouTuber? Don't get into YouTuber to be successful. Get into YouTube if it's fulfilling some kind of need in your life. Like for me, I started YouTube because I didn't have an outlet to express my love for stuff I really am passionate about. Didn't have the people around me that I felt comfortable enough to kind of express this passion around. So I decided to make a YouTube channel so that I could do that. I didn't really do it because I wanted to be YouTube famous or anything. I mean, I'm a relatively small YouTuber that found a niche in the MLP fandom, I guess. But apart from that, it's still relatively small. So if you're getting into YouTube just to be YouTube famous or just for some sort of validation, you're doing it for the wrong reason. You might get success out of it, you might not, and that's okay. That's the way it is. If you are committed to doing it, keeping it up, regardless of whether or not you're going to get attention, then you know that's the important thing. I mean, obviously, getting the attention is a big. You need that encouragement there, obviously, but it shouldn't be your only motivation. I think it's good if you're going to do it, you're doing it to, bring other people together, or you know, you're wanting to interact with other people that have similar interests to you, or I don't know, you're just using it as an outlet for passion, to express that. I didn't really have that when I started, so now I do. So I get a lot out of YouTube. So it's not just for I think too many people are obsessed with getting famous, and I don't like that. Your motivation needs to be in the right place is basically what I'm trying to say. It's a lot of work. There you go. So Caldeo is in love with Velvet, basically. Why hasn't Kick been joining the streams? Well, this is the first stream that I've done for a long time, and Kick doesn't have to join them all if he doesn't want to. That's okay. This one was very spontaneous, so Also, the time difference and stuff uh, gets taken into account. Like, it's awkward being in a call with someone who has to try to keep the noise down, which is what I'm trying to do. But it's really sweet that you guys miss Kick. Why? Oh, dogs or cats? I like both. I've never owned a dog. I've always wanted one, but I've always had cats. Who would win in a fight? You know, whenever people ask that, it's clear that they don't understand the concept of who Mary Sue is. Mary Sue wouldn't get in a fight. That's the whole point. She hates competition because she wins all the fights. It's the same problem with One Punch Man. That is what you call a paradox. You can barely hear me because I'm trying to stay quiet, Blissy, because it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm mostly into it. They're talking about YouTube, by the way, because I want to share my art and have fun. I honestly never thought I'd have many fans of my work, so it makes me happy to know that people like my content, so I want to keep doing it. Yeah, that's good. That's awesome. Have you tried Jasper's Fez on before? Yes. We have a tradition going. Every time we're at a con together, we swap hats. We did that for the first time in 2017. And when we did it, it was like suddenly we had an audience. And like people were filming it and everything. So we both decided, hey, this needs to be a tradition now. We swap hats. So, yeah. I'm just making sure I'm not muted. No, I'm not muted. I'm just being very quiet because it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I mean, I could turn my mic up. Ah, yeah, I was going to say, you might want to turn up your volume? Pat, pat. For the next con, would you swap your hat with Blissey's goggles? No, wouldn't do that. I don't think we ever did that, did we, Bliss? Can you maybe check that the actual volume on your actual YouTube is high? You might want to check that too. Because I find sometimes the volume button on the actual YouTube playback is reduced. Yeah, the goggles are yours. You can't. Yeah. There's been. I think most people in the TF2 you did. I'm just making sure. I think most people on the TF2 crew have tried my hat on at some point. Because they've tried, or I've let them. They've asked, rather, or I let them. I think Doc hasn't, but yeah, that I don't think he does hats, so so that's okay. Oh, because someone asked if I've ever tried on Joey's fez. That's why. Okay, so save. So next up we have Mandalorian. I know I said we were just doing one more drawing, but I lied. I want to get. I hate
leaving a project unfinished. So I'm going to try and do the last two on this sheet anyway. We've got Mandalorian, and then we've got Mistmane. I've made a review video for American Tail. I made one quite a while back, a few years ago. Yeah, it's on the next sheet, which we'll probably do in another live stream. I'll probably just get. I need to top up my drink. This sheet done, at least the line work anyway. We have drawn Mandalorian before as a, well, it was a Mandalorian OC character, it wasn't the Mandalorian. Excuse me. Which do you prefer, Supergirl or Power Girl? Supergirl. Right, let's see. Get going with this. Oh, the American Tail makes you cry? Aw. It makes me cry too sometimes. A lot of these movies make me cry, but it's not like proper bawling or anything, but yeah. Did you ever review The Last Unicorn? I haven't reviewed The Last Unicorn yet, no. Have you ever seen the movie Your Name? Is that an anime movie? Sounds familiar. I think I've seen it. Did you ever watch the Rankin Bass Hobbit? I don't think I've seen it yet. Blissy's already done a collab video on The Last Unicorn with someone else, so probably not. If we were to collab together, it would be on something else that we haven't covered. We'll do a video together at some point. I know that. A silent voice. Yes, I've seen that. Silver Starling. I couldn't remember the name of the person, but yeah, you did that a few years ago. Yeah. I think you're, as much as you love the movie, I don't think you would want to be in another video about it. It is destiny. we will eventually do it. Alright, let's get this drawing done. Also, be honest, which one of you is a bigger Disney nerd? Ooh. What do you think, Bliss? Who do you think out of the both of us is the bigger Disney nerd? Still haven't watched Mandalorian yet. Jeez. Oh, because I own more of their movies? Ah, okay. Better question, which of you quote Disney movies a lot more? Uh. Oh, of course you can request a character. If you want to request a character, I would appreciate a donation. You can donate via Streamlabs or via the Super Chat. The you can see in the description below there is a link to Streamlabs where you can donate, or if you want to donate via Super Chat, you click the little button underneath the YouTube chat with a dollar sign in it. So if you want me to draw a character, just click that and make a donation. Thank you. Don't worry if you can't make a donation, it's fine. Don't worry. I just don't want to be drawing characters for free. That's something I definitely don't want to do. So I'm taking donations for it, and I think that's only fair. So he's gonna be he's gonna be over at the border anyway, but yeah. Queen Haiku, thank you for your donation, $10 for drawing Rainbow Bright. Awesome. Let me just add that to the next sheet. So we have page 1, which is the one we're doing right now. Page 2 is full. Page 3, yeah, that's the one we need. So get rid of them. It's page 3. There we go. Page 3. Rainbow Bright. Obviously, we're not going to get all of these done in this stream, so we've got 3 sheets full so far. Yeah, no, we don't. We have 2 sheets full so far, sorry, and yeah, we've still got 3 left on sheet 3. Oh, of course, I would base it on the old one. Well, I would do my own interpretation of it, but yeah, I wouldn't draw the new version. Rainbow Bright's horse is the coolest, absolutely. Yes, I have heard of Death Battle. Alright, let me get back to Mandalorian. I can't get his helmet to look right. I think I need to... I see what I've done. It's okay. I need to make these longer. No, longer, not bigger. Thank you. Yeah, and the top helmet is not correct. It's actually around there. I'm getting hungry. Why am I hungry? I've had plenty of food today. Ah, jeez. Never mind. Whatever.
I'm sorry I'm being so quiet. It's purely because it's 20 past 1 in the morning. I watched episode 1 of Owl House. I haven't finished it. I need to go back. It didn't really grab me the same as, say, um, Gravity Falls, for instance, or yeah, it just didn't really click with me the same. Oh, Viandas, thank you for your donation of $5. Edward from Cowboy Bebop. Oh, brilliant! One of my favorite animes. Awesome. Okay, I'll add that. Yeah, Bebop, not Bebop, but yeah. Favorite episode of Death Battle? I don't really have a favorite episode. I'm not that much of a hardcore fan of it. I remember enjoying the Deadpool versus Joker episode. I have watched Tangled the series. I have a script in the works about the episode Painter's Block, which is not finished yet. It won't be this week's video, next week's video even. Next week's video is going to be about Hades, the live action depiction in Descendants 3. This video has been a lot of fun, as I never need an excuse to talk about Hades ever. So, yeah. It's dinner time for her. She's under no obligation to stay in the stream. People have lives, and that's fine. It's nice of them to drop by. I appreciate it. Everyone has far more important things to do than watch me draw. Right. I need to fix this helmet. It doesn't look right. There we go. Just little side bits there. And I think this needs to be taller. It actually needs to be wider, but yeah. Yeah, Emperor's New Groove is It's a 90 minute long meme. The whole thing is a meme. It's great. I love it. It's one of my favourite movies. I did watch Descendants 3. It was interesting. Yeah, you'll find out my thoughts on it when the video's posted. I don't want to give much away, but I'm having fun making it. It's great. Okay, so we have one more to go. It looks like she's pointing a gun at Velvet. Maybe flipping her around. No, that's not what I meant. No. Layer. Stupid. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, that's much better. Didn't Ever After High come after Descendants? I don't know. Okay, so last character is Mist Main. Just gonna save this Mandalorian. These are just really quick sketches at this point. We'll be finishing them up in another stream, I think. I'm sorry you missed her. Did I not save that? Oh, okay. Save as... Can't remember his name. Didn't write it down. Ah, okay. Caldeo. Okay. I know I'm not saying much. Sorry. Can't be all that entertaining. My fault for not starting the stream until 10. Mist Main is last. Okay. For this sheet, anyway. Is your name Rocketeer in reference to the film Rocketeer? Which I only just watched this week, and it's brilliant. It's one of my favourite movies ever now. I love it. I want to actually make a cosplay of the Rocketeer. That's how much I love it. That's cool. Alright, Mist Main. MP Mist Main. My apologies, but it's a safe for work stream. Please don't use profanities. Thank you. Anyway, okay, Mist Main. Oh, I can't remember who ordered Mist Main. Do they want the old version or the young version? I think I'll draw the old version. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Okay. When's this BabsCon on the internet? I don't know. I would suggest to follow the BabsCon Twitter for that. I don't know. I'm just someone participating in a panel. I'm not like part of the organization team or anything. I wish I could help more, but I can't.
is the first time I've actually drawn an elderly MLP character. Okay, guys, it's like 20 to 2 in the morning for me, so I think I'm gonna end the stream here so I can go get some sleep. But I guess we can go for a few more minutes if people want to donate to for the next few pages. I think we've got 4 left on page 3. If you want me to draw a certain character, you can make a donation via Streamlabs, which you can find a link to in the description below, or you can click on the super chat. There's the little button underneath the chat with the $sign on it if you want to make a small donation. I can draw any character you wish. I can do that for you, no problem. I sound like Bob Ross, huh? But I'm trying to be quiet because it's 20 to 2 in the morning. Probably if we do another stream, we might do another stream tomorrow, maybe get these coloured, maybe. I do need to get commissions done. I need to get I plan to get the Descendants 3 Hades video done for release next week after the charity auction ends. For those that don't know, I'm running a charity auction right now for I'm auctioning off 2 Prance cards with Maddie and Mary on them. They will be signed and they're being auctioned off on eBay. 50% of the money raised will be donated to a chosen charity, which I will announce after the auction ends. And the other 50% is going toward my fund for moving to America. So if you want to check that out, you can find a link to that in the description below. If you want to place a bid, it would be highly appreciated. Of course, if you can't donate or make a bid or whatever, it's fine. Don't feel under pressure. I'm just very grateful that people came to watch the stream. I just want to give people options if they want to show support to keep the channel going, etc. Okay, so it'll be 3 more minutes just to give people time if they want to make a donation. And if you guys have any more questions before I go, I'll be happy to answer them for you. I'll be leaving in 3 minutes. I have to go to bed. Oh hey, I've streamed for 12 hours before. This is short. I think I didn't expect this to be so popular. This is awesome. So thank you to everyone that has made a donation and reserved a character. Not reserved a character, but requested a character rather. So the first sheet is Velvet. I've not written down Max. Hang on. Find what layer he's in. There he is. Okay. Max. There we go. Okay. bet it'll be nice to move to the US in 2 years. I don't know where you're getting 2 years from, but yeah, we're gonna be in the process of that. Our wedding is in 2 years. Hopefully, we'll have the move shortly after that. We'll see how things go with the visas. Obviously, can't go into that over a live stream, but yeah, it's in progress. So yeah. So today we had. I sound like Bob Ross because I'm trying to keep quiet. It's making me laugh. And we'll just draw a happy little tree right there. You know what? I'm gonna do it. It's a happy little tree. There's a happy little tree. It looks like a piece of lettuce. Let's draw another tree. There's a tree. Yeah. Get rid of that. Just being silly now. If you tell anyone that tree is there, I will come to your house and I will cut you. It's from Family Guy. Okay. So today we had Velvet from Them's Fighting Words, Captain America, probably the worst drawing of Captain America ever. Then Max from Sam and Max, and Keldeo from Pokemon, Mandalorian from Star Wars, The Mandalorian, Mistmane from My Little Pony, and for the next page, I'm just going to group all of these together. Give me a moment. Yeah. Layer. Group. Weird. Where's the... Oh, there they are. Oh, phew. Panic over. Accidentally put them in that group. That was scary. Page one. There we go. Okay. So, hide that. Show you what characters are next. Okay, so we have Hat Kid from Hat in Time, then MS from, is it Mres? I can never know how to pronounce her name. From the Star Trek animated series, King Dice from Cuphead, Weishni, or I can't say her name, from Ruby, MK11 or 11 from Spawn, and then Kanade Tashibana from Angel Beats. For page 2. So far on page 3, we have Iago from Disney's Aladdin, then Rainbow Bright, and Edward from Cowboy Bebop, and we've still got 3 more left on there, which I'm sure we'll fill up eventually. Alright, so I'm going to end the stream here. Thanks for joining, guys. The next live stream, depending on how much work I get done during the day tomorrow, maybe we'll have another one tomorrow, I don't know, but I'll see what happens. Just keep an eye out on Twitter, because I'm usually very spontaneous with my live streams nowadays, just purely because life is so busy right now. I can't really have a live streaming schedule as much as I would love to have a live stream schedule. Yeah, we used to have a schedule, but it's just not possible now. So yeah, just keep an eye out on Twitter. Thank you to everyone that joined the Discord server. We'll probably share the link again, so if anyone didn't get a chance to join it, you can join it in the next live stream. Not today, but yeah, so thanks for joining, guys, and I'll see you on the flip side. Stay creative, guys. Wash your hands.